It is day 5 of our Celebrity Equinox Cruise. Today we are pulling into Tortola. They're docking right now even as we speak. It's an early morning dock today and we're excited about that. We're ready to get off the boat and explore Tortola, so come along with us. Hi, I'm Carmen. This is Brian. We're the Adventures of Peas and Carrots. If you love travel videos, travel tips, and other travel content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you won't miss anything. Now let's go check out the buffet this morning right before we head to Tortola. I got 2 poached eggs and gluten-free toast and some bacon today. And Brian got his usual array of, looks like a hash brown, potatoes.
Eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes.
Yum, looks good. This is so exciting. We are at Tortola. We have set our feet on the land. We are doing a self-guided excursion of Tortola. We're going to Cane Garden Bay by taxi. So come along with us on this adventure.
This beach down here is Broads Bay Beach. That is the best beach for snorkeling.
Oh wow.
That is St. Thomas.
Oh wow.
And the other one you see behind this one with the houses, that is St. John.
Oh okay.
Oh,
Those
wow.
2 islands are US Virgin Islands.
We have arrived at Cane Garden Bay. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. It's nice being here this early in the morning when it's deserted. And there's a rooster crowing in the background. Our taxi pulled in right over here. And this place right here has a restroom. And I think he even said there's Wi-Fi here. I'm not sure. But for $15.
Yeah, free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. Brian just confirmed it. We had 2 chairs and an umbrella. And this is just a beautiful place. And there's a lot of shops and restaurants here, unlike when we stopped at Megan's Bay in St. Thomas. There was only the one. So this is pretty neat. It is absolutely paradise. The sign with the swings is very, very appropriate. Also, our taxi was $24, but he told us the price and he said it was because it was only the 2 of us because we left so early. So I assume that means it might be less if he had a full van. We were the only 2 in his van. It's definitely an adventurous ride over. My family happens to be from the mountains, so I'm used to mountain roads. If you're not, it might be a little interesting for you. Brian's already taking advantage here of our chairs. And even the view in this direction is gorgeous. And of course, because it's us, it started raining, but hopefully it'll pass over soon. This is the place that we are renting our chairs from. And they have a bar. It looks like some great seating up top up here. This looks like this is called Reimer's Beach Hotel, Beach Bar, Restaurant, and Gift Shop. And looks like they serve all meals. There's what their menu looks like. Let's go check out the bar. Here's their bar area. Great view from up here at the seating area for the restaurant and bar. Beautiful. And they do have restrooms here as well. There's Paradise Grill. They have a very cute sign. I love BVI. Let's get it from the proper side. Very cool. Then we have Quito's Inn. And it looks like they've got a bar and restaurant right over here, and they have a little pier. Got some paddleboard rentals set up here. Here's the Elm Beach Bar, which is right next to where we're set up. And it looks like they have a wide variety of food offerings as well. No pricing, and I don't see any pricing for the rentals. I think you just walk up and ask. I mean, that's how we found out about the chairs. This is a gorgeous walk, and that's something else I was gonna say. This has a long stretch of beach you can walk on. Really nice. Here's another bar, and they have a huge, huge seating area with multiple levels. Really nice. This is really funny. They're advertising a drink called the Painkiller. I don't know if that'll be a painkiller or if it's going to cause you pain later. There are a couple of more small places that look like they specialize in the chair rental and other rentals. And then we're pretty much at the end of the sort of tourist area of the beach here. And wow, is it a beach. Beautiful. I absolutely love this sign. This is awesome. Got some different places over here. So cool. Just look at how clear this water is. Amazing. This is breathtaking. The water here is crystal clear. I mean, crystal clear, as you can see. The only downside is there's very little. I just saw one fish, but he got away before I could film him. There's very little to see from a snorkeling perspective. I mean, we didn't think this was a snorkel, you know, heavy place, but I wanted to at least give it a shot. But it's pretty much just beautiful white sand and beautiful clear water. Let's go over here and check out the paradise swings. I'm just gonna say, as a short person, this isn't gonna happen. This is above my waist level, so I don't think I'll be swinging. Another thing I'll mention is if you either don't like to snorkel or don't have snorkel gear, this is a great beach to come to where you can just so easily see. Like, I'm in at least 3 feet of water. You can see straight to the bottom, no problem. If your ship time allows it, highly recommend getting here early. We are literally still the only people on the beach other than the people setting up chairs and stuff. This is awesome having, it's like our own private beach for a little while. I don't know if you can see it from here because I can't zoom. No, now he went behind the chairs. Brian had made a rooster friend. There was a rooster right next to him. There he is. Something tells me they get fed a lot by the tourists. This is a view that never ever gets old. This is actually kind of funny. This guy is actually paddle boarding around, offering to rent the paddle board. That's pretty good marketing right there. Also, no one here has been pushy about anything. Rentals, everyone's polite. It's a really pleasant beach. There's no one trying to sell you anything that you don't want. It's really nice. We've now been here maybe 2 to 3 hours. I didn't see exactly what time we got here, but it's still not packed. There's a few people down here and a few people where we're at, and that's pretty much it. And as you can see, there's almost no one in the water right now except down at that end. We have had a great time here in Tortola. Definitely recommend this beach. It is gorgeous water, crystal clear water. We're lucky and we got our same driver as last time. Beautiful view of the ship. Now that we're back at the port, we are going to do a little shopping. This place has donuts too, and they really, really smell good. Got a nice open air restaurant and bar right here, right by the ship. Lots of people coming back from somewhere. Pretty cool Tropics cocktail bar right here by the water. This is nice. We are back from our wonderful excursion to Cayenne Garden Bay. Highly recommend it. Easy taxi ride. We had a great taxi driver. We got the same one both times. He was awesome. He told us a lot of interesting stuff. We basically paid for both of us what it would have cost for one person to do a ship sponsored excursion. And here's our beautiful ship. And we want to point out, if you can see that flag right up there, that is that bar that we like hanging out, the Oceanview Bar. Brian just noticed that they're apparently testing one of the lifeboats, I guess, because that has to be off our ship. We're the only ship in port, and that's what they look like. So that's kind of interesting, because we were kind of wondering how often they actually take them out and give them a test drive. Oh, hello, beautiful. It's always fun to do an excursion off the ship, and then it's always fun to come back to the ship too. It's like a whole nother world of fun awaits. And once again, we got the nice fruit waters, regular water, and cold towels. So nice. I can't remember if we filmed our magnet that we got at St. Thomas yesterday. If I didn't, there it is. And then today we got our Tortola magnet. It certainly doesn't get old coming back to this gorgeous view off our balcony, but we are ready to go eat some lunch. Are you ready, Brian?
I'm hungry.
We are hungry. Let's go to the buffet. Back to the Oceanview Cafe for some lunch. Apparently these early port days also make for a more crowded lunch. Definitely a good amount of people here. Let's see what the theme is for today. Oh, look at these fruit. Wow. That's really amazing. Today's theme is Mexican. All kinds of options. All right, I got the fresh carved pork, eggplant, and some cumin rice, and a side salad. Brian, looks like Brian got some Indian food, and I am not sure what else. And he went to go get us drinks. It looks like potatoes and potato salad and cheese, and also he made a little side salad. These days at port, especially these nice ports, are definitely good pool days if you're into that, because most of the time these chairs are 100% taken, and these folded towels, those are not taken. So lots of room here at the pool. I am headed over there to the pool bar because I have seen this tasty drink that I want to try. I haven't gotten a lot of like sort of fruity drinks this trip, so I thought I would treat myself to one. It has Don Julio and I think mango. Looks really good.
Enjoy the time and enjoy, okay?
Thank you very much.
So much.
Here we go. Cheers. Gonna give this a try. Oh, that's really good. And those of you who watch us all the time, you know I love my Kung Fu Punch from Food and Wine Festival. This actually tastes almost exactly like that because it's a mango drink. We brought our drinks back to this wonderful Oceanview bar that we love at the back of the ship. Look at beautiful Tortola. Here's the view off this Oceanview bar of Tortola. So here's where we're docked. Here's the little shopping area. And then this road right over in here is that windy road we came down the mountain. The other thing interesting we've noticed, all these ports we go into, there's what looks like ships that are either sunken or like we can see a sail mast. I know it probably won't show up on the video, that it looks like a sailboat sunk and you can see the mast sticking out of the water, but no boat to go with it. It's really interesting. Brian and I were trying to decide which was our favorite port of the ports we stopped at, and we can't pick a favorite. San Juan had so much history, which we're both really into that. We love it. And it also had that European feel to the city. And St. Thomas had the great snorkeling where we went. I know Tortola has great snorkeling too, but the beach we went to today was more of a relaxing, chill beach, which was amazing as well. And so we can't pick a favorite. They were all great for different reasons. So there's the windy road we came down earlier today. You can see some cars coming down it now. That was so crazy. At one point, there were so many blind, sharp curves that he just had to honk constantly to sort of warn cars that he was coming. Definitely some crazy roads. Of course, as usual, we moved up to the Sky Lounge at the front of the ship. It's fun to change the view up, so we're looking out towards the open sea and towards some of the other islands. We had a great taxi driver, and he told us, he stopped at the top of the mountain and showed us where you could see both St. John and St. Thomas from here. We really love this Sky Lounge, and we've heard that it's going to get shrunk at some point, and it's a shame because it's a great indoor air-conditioned place to hang out. They have these comfortable chairs. They're huge, and you can watch the view and watch the ships go by. I love this. Hopefully it'll still remain big enough to enjoy. We're here now on the 5th deck enjoying the view. We found a nice little quiet spot. Well, it was quiet. It's pretty funny. We saw the same excursion boat earlier today, and they were playing like Journey. And we're like, you know, that's not what they normally listen to. And now, of course, they have some nice island music on. But see, what's funny is if I was on an excursion, I'd rather hear this. I'd rather hear the island music.
So other sister boat, Bell Ann.
Yep, sister boat. Honking at each other. We're enjoying watching the lifestyles of the rich and famous as these.
So is that Robin Leach's
Yeah, I think
boat?
Robin Leach is on that boat going by. I mean, that's huge. We've now come up to our balcony to watch sail away. We have a really great view from here. Unfortunately, we're mostly in the sun, but there's a little bit of shade over here.
At this time, we're finishing our final checks and tests of the navigational equipment in preparation to get underway.
And we are moving. Bye, Tortola. You were awesome. We loved you.
There's no one running down the pier.
Nope, no one running down the pier, Brian said. We did see some people squeak in at the last minute. So it was interesting, the captain said we would actually push off sideways, which is, you can tell, as you can see the churn there, and also back there. I have to say, I like the morning excursions or ports of call much better than the evening ones for 2 reasons. First of all, they're less crowded getting off the ship, and I like having a bunch of time on the ship later in the day just to chill after you've done your excursion. But the second reason is the heat. It is blistering right now on our deck, and this is about the time of day we got off in San Juan, so it is brutally hot in the Caribbean in the summer in the evening. So I definitely prefer those morning times off the ship. There's a plane. Pretty cool. We're out here looking at different islands. So what did you say you think this is?
I think that's Cooper.
If Google Maps is correct, we think that's Cooper Island and maybe Ginger Island. This is so beautiful. As first-time cruisers, this is just incredible because we've literally never seen anything like it. I have been on a boat on the ocean, but a very small boat and not sailing through the Caribbean. This is just beautiful. More cool islands. What did you say this one's called? West Dog? West Dog. And sorry if the camera's moving, the wind is whipping right now. And there's also like a Great Dog and other islands with a dog theme.
Well, we're waiting for Cockroach Island.
Yeah, and there's also a Cockroach Island, so we're checking everything out as we go by. It's pretty neat. We think that small island that's sort of in the center of the frame might be Cockroach Island. We're not sure. Alright, goodbye to any kind of landmass. We're headed out to open sea, and we have a sea day tomorrow, so we're going to have nothing but ocean until the day after tomorrow, which is exciting. We've had such a good time on this cruise. Wouldn't you agree? It's been awesome. Love it. We're headed to the Silhouette dining room for dinner. We are back in the main dining room. I've got my gluten-free bread. Brian got enough bread for 5 people. He never eats it all, but they still bring him this big basket.
Slices, maybe.
We mostly have these sticks. He likes the sticks. We got ranch, butter, and sun-dried tomato and red pepper dips for our bread. I got the pomegranate mojito again, so you know this was good. All right, we got our first courses. I got the chicory apple salad with blue cheese. And Brian got the classic Caesar salad. Our main courses come. I got the braised beef short ribs, which look amazing. He said they're cooked for a minimum of 6 hours. And Brian got the Cajun spice drumfish, which looks really
Yeah, I can
good.
smell the spiciness off of it. It smells amazing.
It looks great. Mine smells amazing too. It's funny, you need smell-o-vision for this. We're heading into Craft Social for an after-dinner drink. We have decided to step into the casino tonight, check things out. I told Brian I wouldn't mind playing. It's so funny, the sounds remind me of being in Vegas so much. But unfortunately, the slot machines aren't quite up to Vegas standards. The only one we've seen that we saw in Vegas is this Wonder Woman game. Here's their world-class bar. We haven't actually been here before, and it's pretty empty tonight. We came out on the 5th deck to enjoy the outdoors. It's very windy, very beautiful, and there's no land in sight. It's funny how beautiful this is, but it's also beautiful to see the islands. It's really neat. We like both. We're at the front of the ship, and this will definitely give my wind muff a test because it is beyond windy. I mean, like super windy, but wow, look at this sunset. Walk over here to the front. I mean, this is phenomenal. The wind is actually blowing so hard that it's blowing the camera. It's that hard. But this is amazing. It was worth coming to the front of the ship just for this. As you know, we came up here to look at the sunset, which is almost over. But what's really funny is while we were watching the sunset, some employees came in, and we think this is either the kids area or the teens area. We're not totally sure. And we saw them set up this teepee and this campfire. And what's really weird is they left the campfire going. I mean, yes, it's not a real fire, but it's still kind of funny. And we also noticed they have a funny selection of tabletop games. They have all your standards like Clue and Monopoly, but then they also have Exploding Kittens, which Brian and I would say is not a kid-friendly game. I mean, I guess it's up to your own perception. But then they also have Rock Band like way over here, which that's pretty cool. So it looks like a pretty fun area. I love this fountain and the solarium. It's amazing. And Brian said on the revolutionized ships, they take this fountain down, and that's kind of sad to me. It's really cool. Down at the pool area now is pretty quiet tonight, and it's a lovely evening, plenty warm for the pool. We had an amazing day today, both on the boat and on Tortola. If you enjoy travel videos, other travel content, be sure to click on the video on your screen now, and also hit that subscribe and the bell so you don't miss any new content. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.